Okay, everybody, so welcome back to our short series of videos on using Circle as an alternative to the My Listings, Listables, Listifys, Listing Pros of the world. This is for those of you who are looking to build a niche community that has all of these integrated functions, but all under one roof. So you're going to be using a software as a service solution in this case, which is Circle, rather than WordPress and all of the attendant plugins and themes and hacks and scripts and all that sort of stuff that one ordinarily needs to succeed using the WordPress directory slash marketplace model. All right, so what I've done here is created a brand new Circle community, and I'm actually going to walk you through all of the steps that you need to take to first set up your Circle, including setting up paywalls and setting up the homepage and all the various little tweaks and optimizations that one might want to facilitate to actually bring this sort of project into the world. And again, I'm recording this on the 10th of September 2021. Some of the features that I'm going to need to actually incorporate into this video series are not yet publicly available. They're in the private beta, but they are all promised to be released in the next 10 days to 2 weeks. So by the mid or end of September, you should have access to all of these features. And the features that I'm going to be covering here that you're not going to be able, I can't record for the beginning of this, are the directory functionality, the member profile and search and filtering and all that sort of stuff is in private beta. Right now, this is not me, this is Circle, so I can't show that on YouTube, as well as the event functionality and the live streaming functionality. Those are the three features that are in beta that will be included in this video series, but only after they are available to the public. The paywalls feature just actually went live on September 8th. This was in beta for about 2 weeks, and now this allows us to create restricted spaces on your Circle community, which is really, really a game-changing feature or function for those of us who want to teach courses or create content that we actually want to charge for directly within our Circle ecosystem or our Circle community. No longer do you need to use an external LMS or a piece of software to charge folks for access to spaces. You can now do all this directly within Circle, and I'll bring up this paywalls tab here so you can see this. So we have to, this is a new community, so I have to actually connect this with Stripe, which is something that I actually did a video on doing this with our main community, so you can actually see that on YouTube if this is something that you want to actually see the steps that are required. But essentially, all you're really doing here is connecting your Circle community, and this is a brand new community that I just started yesterday. So you want to connect your community with Stripe payments, which allows you to get paid for all of your your spaces or your courses or member restricted features and functions that you create as premium rather than public. And of course, I can't actually connect with Stripe in a live way because that would give you access visually to my passwords and my Stripe account, et cetera, which obviously I'm not posting on YouTube. But the other things that we're going to cover in sequence are setting up your homepage, which is how you're going to visually display the landing page for your community, what banners or videos or audio messages or images that you're using for both logged in and logged out members. I'll show you all of that, and I'll show you all of the various ways that you can incorporate Circle very, very quickly into your publishing platform and literally create a alternative to something like ListingPro or Mylisting that is much more robust, much, much easier to to build, because you're not managing all of the hosting and the theme updates and the WooCommerce updates and the plugin updates. You're simply outsourcing all of that to Circle and just working on building your content, your community, and the platform and publishing part of your process, rather than the actual tech management and all the attendant stress that comes with that. I know for myself, building these sorts of sites on WordPress is always just so challenging, because there are so many moving parts that you actually need to Frankenstein together and make them play well together. And ultimately, that can be a large part of the time and energy that you're spending on your project, rather than actually getting members, creating offers, exciting your audience with content and community and all that sort of stuff. So the downside to using Circle is you have to pay for it every month, right? So Circle has a fee every month that you're going to be paying, anywhere from $39 to $79 a month. There are two plans, so you're either on the basic or the professional, and that's a consideration if you're somebody who's really, really on a bootstrap budget and can't really afford to pay a recurring fee. But I would argue that that's kind of a negligible objection or a negligible cost, and it's kind of a fallacious objection, because if you're really charging people, you only need one or two paying members, contingent on what you're charging people, to cover that cost. And the benefits that you inherit by dint of offering or outsourcing the software piece of this to a company that has thousands of other clients building a similar thing to you, and are handling all that and are available to you 24/7 to respond to any tech issues and all of those sorts of things. That's really a priceless proposition for me, and that's why I'm so excited about these new features that Circle is rolling out. Again, the directory functionality, which is really robust. I've seen some really cool previews of what's coming down the road with that as well, which I think is very exciting. The event functionality, and lastly, the live streaming functionality, which I don't really care all that much about. It's certainly not our focus, and it certainly won't be on this community, which is going to be a directory style setup. Okie doke. So I'm going to be releasing these videos pretty much every day as I go through all the different setup stages. So you'll see all this in an extemporaneous way, and by the time this is done, you'll see a real live community that is, the uh, accumulation of all the steps that we took together along the way. And I will publish some of this on YouTube. Some of this will only be available in our private community. So if you're not part of our course community, I encourage you to sign up for that. If you want to sign up for our course community in September, I also give everyone who signs up a free phone call. So you'll actually get not only all the course content, but you'll get a 60-minute phone call with me, where I, will kind of create a custom marketing map for your project, your platform, your marketplace, your community, whatever it is that you're building. I'm fairly certain I can help you optimize and improve it. Okie doke, teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. Thank you so much for watching this. And I'm really excited about building this whole thing out. So if you're interested in joining us, I encourage you to either watch the free videos on YouTube, or if you want a deeper dive in all the steps, sign up by clicking on the link below. Thanks so much, and see you in the next video.